What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Broadway Joel, the boxing guru. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. So Al Haymon, he did not see the future. He did not see the vision of that deal with Fox. Fox is a network that's competing with ESPN, the largest leader in all the world's sports. They want to be the #1 leader. And how do you do that? You do that by fully investing your fighters with them. You don't treat them like a side chick and give them half your fighters or the scraps and give the better fights to Showtime. If I'm Al Haymon, I'm taking all my fighters from Showtime and putting them on Fox. I tell Showtime, Fox, hey, listen, I got, let's say 250 fighters. I have no idea how many fighters he has. Let's say I have 250. Hey, listen, I have 250 fighters. I need this kind of budget. And I will leave Showtime and I will give you all the best fights. Because the fights that Al Haymon was giving Fox are terrible. Like for free, Channel 5, he gave them Caleb Truax versus Caleb Plant. A total mismatch, a fight nobody was asking for between two fighters who are not that popular. Then the other day he gives a Michael Polite Coffee versus an unknown late replacement. And even Gerald Washington, who was supposed to fight, he's also not a known. So it's not even like, oh yeah, of course, the guy dropped out. That's the only reason it was a late replacement. No. You giving them trash fights, of course they're not going to be motivated to renew a deal. They would be motivated to renew a deal if instead of you putting that fight, Charlo versus Castano, for free on Showtime, you put that on Fox Channel 5. You know how much attention that would have brought? An undisputed lineal fight on that channel? The same channel that they put NFL football on and primetime baseball, Yankees versus Red Sox on. I don't think he saw the vision. Plus, they have another channel, Fox Sports Network, where they put Skip and Shannon, Undisputed. You don't think between the commercials they will be promoting a fight? So, for me, I would tell them, hey, listen, the big championship fights, you put that on Channel 5. And then the developmental fights, the fights where we're just trying to get the fighter's name out, you put that on Fox Sports Net. That you put Caleb Plant versus Caleb Truax. You put the Polite Coffee versus that late replacement guy or Gerald Washington, even if he would have made the fight. You put that fight on Fox Sports Net. But the good fights that are not quite yet pay-per-view, you put on Channel 5. Because ESPN and Top Rank, that's what they're doing. They're putting good fights for free. They put Burchelt versus Oscar Valdez, Lomachenko versus Teofimo for the undisputed title for free on ESPN. They put a bunch of Terrence Crawford, right? His last fight against Brook was for free. And a bunch of other, Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez, undisputed at 140 for free. Now, see, they're doing it right. Now, if Al Haymon would have saw the vision, put those fights, the good ones, the Brian Castano versus Jermell Charlo on Channel 5, they would have been motivated. You would have produced a pay-per-view star. And it wouldn't be a problem of you meeting your quota of putting pay-per-views per year. So I like what Al Haymon is doing in the terms that he puts on, he makes the fighters a boss. He makes sure that they're covered financially. If they want to start their own promotional company, that's fine. But he makes sure that they're financially compensated very, very well. I don't like some of the fights he puts on, and I'm just being honest. That's my only complaint with him. But if you do a deal with Fox, you just got to have whoever's running the boxing department at Fox, they just have to know boxing. Give me that job. And then let somebody like me approve or disapprove the type of fights that he's going to put on Fox, and the type of fights he's going to put on Fox Network, and the type of fights he's going to put on pay-per-view. Because obviously he did not see the vision. Maybe he wasn't getting the budget. I don't know. There's things that, ins and outs that I may not be privy to. But my point is that he doesn't know. He needs to be fully invested with one of the two. You can't be in and out. Either be fully invested with Showtime, which I guess is a boxing classic. They've been with us for a minute, or you get all your fighters out of there and you put them on Fox, which I think is a smart move. Plus, you can push them to be like, hey, listen, look what ESPN doing. Whatever ESPN does, for Bob Arum, you could tell them, hey, look what they're doing for Bob Arum. Why don't you guys do that for me? Aren't we trying to compete against these people? Aren't we trying to beat them? Aren't we trying to make this network the next big thing? And you talk to these people like that, you can maybe get a little bit of favor. But alright, man. Hopefully this reaches the people that it needs to get to. But that's my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button, helps me out with the algorithm. And follow me on Twitter @_BroadwayJoel. Alright guys, until next time. Peace.